Okay, we're outside the Ottawa courthouse today. It's November 30th, I believe, and we're with Mr. Randy Hillier. Can you tell us what happened in court today?
Well, we started punching back today, is what we did. And you can see, we haven't knocked this monster in this machine down yet, but we're starting to land a few little blows. And you can see what they did today, unexpectedly, was they cleared the courtroom. They cleared the Zoom links. They would not allow anybody to see what was going on. The Crown is seeking a publication ban on pretrial evidence. I'm going to be opposing that. I've got another date scheduled next Thursday because today was the first day I got disclosure, even though I had been requesting it for 2 weeks now, and that the Crown had assured me that they were going to courier me the disclosure. I only got it today.
Right. So, two parts to this. You seem to be. They got you on a bit of a technicality with respect to the publication ban. That was, it cleared the court. But before they cleared the court today, there was a mention of your bail conditions, and
so technically, I am still breaking the law, being summoned to court here in Ottawa. My bail conditions prevent me from being in downtown Ottawa without legal counsel. As you can see, I'm here, and I'm pushing on this one. The Crown has indicated that they will be making variations to my bail before I appear here next week. But right now, the bail conditions would frustrate the administration of justice because it prevents me from speaking with material witnesses, prevents me from collecting evidence from the scene of the crime, the great assault on Parliament Hill, and it prohibits me from speaking about things that are relevant and material to the case.
Right, and before the court was cleared, we also heard that you were having issues with dealing directly with the Crown without a legal counsel.
I asked the judge to consider how the Crown is behaving, how it's adding needless delays and expense and wasting the court's time because the Crown attorney refuses to speak with me outside of court. Now, they do that with legal counsel all the time, but the audacity that this Crown counsel said double standards are the standards of our law here in Canada, that he doesn't have to speak with me outside of court. And I explained to the judge that this is, every trivial matter now that is disagreeable to one another will have to be argued in the court. So as a result, right now, I have, in addition to another hour and a half of judicial pretrial next week, I have, the judge has recognized at least another 7 days of hearing motions on this pretrial conference report.
Right.
So,
this seems like it's going to drag on for a while. I mean, how long?
Well,
do you
how
anticipate
long?
This is going to take?
Well, the judge identified
all in trial, pre-trial, trial.
The judge is now suggesting that this will not, these mischief charges, these trumped up, spurious falsehoods of criminal activity won't be heard in the court until 2025. 2025, well past the Jordan rule, but I'm going to keep after these guys. I'm not going to give them an inch. I'm going to contest, but I want my day in court. And this Crown, the Ottawa Crown, has abused and has been punitive to so many people. And they have put burdens on them. They've put stress and financial ruination on so many people. We're going to put the pressure on these guys. I'm not going to accept this publication ban. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight every inch along the way and make them feel the heat for a change.
Do you have anything to say to the people who turned up today? I know that some of them, had some things to say about the publication ban
listen, I want to thank everyone who did come down, and also online. Like, there was I think over 50 people online listening in. There was probably 20 or 30 people in the courtroom, all Because there is, once again, a hallmark of justice. Here's his two standards and two tenets of justice. That justice to be done must be seen to be done. And the Crown says, no, we don't want anybody to see what we're actually doing here. We don't want public scrutiny on their behavior. And then this double standard that me and anybody else who is self-represented will not be treated fairly or equally as if we had a lawyer, right? The double standard is obvious. And, you know, there again, another tenet in law is everyone is equal before the law. Neither prince nor pauper is above or beneath the law. But here in Ottawa, they've said, well, if you hire a lawyer and bankrupt yourself and have to sell your home and be homeless, well, then we'll talk to you. That's really what it is. How much money can they suck out of you before they run and tuck tail away? That's because I know at the end of the day, they're going to want to tuck tail on this one. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to Miss Cannabis Courts and Jason for being here at the courthouse. And if anybody can help out for these fine, independent media individuals, contribute a couple bucks, help them buy a coffee, help them buy a couple of donuts for the young fella.
For Randy, guys, for Randy.
And
if you can send money, send it to Randy.
And we'll see
any
again.
Other defendants that are facing
there
bullshit.
are so many people who are feeling this burden, and we got to get there, help them out, and kill this evil monster that is called the legal system.
I hear you. Thank you, Randy.